New information tonight, the opioid epidemic killing so many people in the Charlotte area, the morgue can't keep up. This coming on the heels of new numbers showing an 83% increase in opioid deaths in Mecklenburg County in just 1 year. Also a 127% increase in opioid emergency room visits. NBC Charlotte's defender Mark Boyle sat down with a local mother whose child died of a heroin overdose. He joins us now with her reaction. Mark.
This is the detailed report right here. In this report, it talks about the number of deaths in Mecklenburg County. It really paints the picture of the problem. Some would say this is a plea for help, but for others, it's too late.
Yeah, it was very traumatic.
Betsy Ragone's son, Michael, died from an overdose. Heroin laced with fentanyl. She and her husband thought something was off, but she wasn't sure.
We saw a lot of inconsistencies in what he was doing.
She remembers the last text message from her son. It read in part, "I know how bad this sounds, but I promise I will not make you bury me," he wrote. "I'm going to outlive you." He didn't, though. He was found dead with a syringe in his hand. Now Betsy is sharing her story as more and more young people are dying in our community, overdosing on opioids. Things have gotten so bad the medical examiner is asking to expand its coolers to keep up with the body count. In 2015, there were 61 opioid deaths in Mecklenburg County. In 2016, that number spiked to 112. That's an 83% increase of deaths in one county in 1 year.
We can be the generation that ends the opioid epidemic. We can do it.
The president declaring the opioid epidemic a national public health emergency just weeks ago. And if the number of Mecklenburg County deaths doesn't scare you, just look at our emergency rooms. Mecklenburg County ERs reported 232 visits in 2012 for opioid overdoses, and so far this year, that number has grown to 528, a 127% increase, and the year isn't even over yet. Betsy says parents should take these numbers as a warning, an alert, or flat-out wake-up call.
Yeah, I think we're putting our heads in the sand about it because it's a not my kid thing. Well, it can be your kid, quickly.
And this is not a problem isolated to Mecklenburg County. I spoke with the medical examiner in Lancaster County this afternoon. She tells me last year there were 5 opioid-related deaths. This year so far there have been 19, and we haven't even gotten to December. That's a 280% increase year to year. I'm Mark Boyle reporting tonight for NBC Charlotte.